So, overpopulation. Something that's been brought up in recent times as the human population in the last 2 centuries has exponentially risen in such a short amount of time. In this year alone, we'll most likely see the 8 billion human born on this rock, but as it seems, the population would continue to grow and grow, which makes people wonder if this is exactly a good thing. Some people seem worried about overpopulation. They imagine a world where people fight on the streets for food, with homeless people all over the world's biggest cities. Oh wait, that's just LA. But that is why we're here today. In this video, we're going to be simulating how overpopulation happens, what might happen due to it, and how to potentially fix the problem if the population gets a little too high. So come along, join us. Let us see what might happen if overpopulation really does get out of control. But in Minecraft. Well, once you look at this village, so peaceful, so calm. The iron golem is strolling about, the crops are growing, the villagers are trading. What a beautiful day. I sure hope that nothing bad happens. Oh no! Night has fallen. That means the monsters are out. But wait! The village! It has no defenses! The iron golem quickly falls, and now the villagers have no protection from the monsters. It's a massacre. The villagers stand no chance as the zombies come barging through. It seems like this village has no chance to grow. The sun rises on the destroyed village. The destruction is immeasurable, but there's still survivors. It seems as though half the village perished over the night, but out of the rubble comes one particular villager.
People of this village, I am Pablo H. My family was killed in the attack last night, but I am now here to rescue us all.
But what can we do? If those monsters come back, they'll kill us all for sure.
That is why, my fellow citizens, we shall build a wall. This wall will keep those monsters out and allow us to thrive once again. Come on, my people, let us build.
Huh. It looks like the villagers found a new leader in this Pablo. And it looks like they're getting to work building something. It's a wall. They're just able to finish building the wall right before night comes. Let's see how this turns out.
The wall has held up. My people, under my leadership, we shall thrive once more.
The wall has held up. And it seems that villagers from earlier has taken full control over the village and are now leading his people through these times. So let's see how he does.
My people, I have great plans for this village. Over the course of several months, we will transform this village into the greatest town to ever live. In our plan, bring up the trees, mine the rock, find resources in the world, and bring them all back here. We need iron, gold, and diamonds. Go get them.
It looks like this village is booming fast. Under this new leadership, the village now has access to many technological advancements as well as revolutionary farming and architecture ideas that bring up the quality of life. After only a week later, this village is no longer a village, and it's become a whole villager city. They've made a lot of advancements, such as their borders. Every single place in the city is brightly lit so no monsters can spawn, as well as a huge trench outside of that so they don't have monsters banging on their walls. They've also discovered things such as enchantments, potions, and the Second Amendment, all to make their lives better.
Leader Pablo, it seems your 3-month plan has worked wonders. All according to plan, Tony. Now our people will flourish in this area we've carved out. But what happens if there's too many of us here? Ho ho ho! Don't worry about that, Tony, my boy. I'm sure we have plenty of time before that problem arises.
With no threat of monsters and with huge technological and medical advancements, allowing the village to live longer and better lives, the population has exploded, almost a little too fast. As the population rises, so does the economy and job opportunities. The farms and factories are quickly filling with workers, looking to contribute to their people, as life has never been better for these villagers. But maybe this isn't the best thing. It seems like the constant monster raids were able to level out the villager population, but Now with all this advancement and protection, it leaves a couple of slackers behind as the city begins to overcrowd.
Tony, my boy. What is it, little Pablo? Our people's population has risen quite a bit ever since I've been in power, yes? Yes, that did happen. I'm afraid you were right. About what? Our people. We have grown too fast. I'm getting reports of mass poverty, crime, and protests. This cannot happen. We need to prevent any more violence.
Leader Pablo, excuse the interruption.
What is it?
The people.
What about them?
They're rioting. The villagers are now at a point where their population has gotten too big. Some of them can't find a job, leaving them homeless, without food or water. Because of this, the people begin to riot in the streets. Stores are looted, rich people are being targeted, and now even farming and industrial districts are being destroyed, causing the government to step in.
Leader Pablo, we need to do something now. I have just the thing. We promise the people a solution, but in the background, we think of our undesirables and stabilize the birth rate.
Are you sure this will work?
I am confident it will. Now let's go give a speech.
The riots have calmed down after the leader has given some sort of speech, and it seems everything is back to normal, but there's something irregular here. The birth rate has gone down. Those stuck homeless or jobless have mysteriously, disappeared. It seems due to the style of the government and the society, the way they handle this issue is a bit more extreme.
Pablo, I thought you would solve this problem rationally, with no blood spilled. I did what I had to do, Tony. Look at this now. Our people are flourishing after we got rid of our undesirables. Undesirables? You mean the people left behind due to your system you set up? You dare bite the hands that feed? I should have you purged for speaking to me like this. I'm sorry, Leader Pablo. It's just... No. I understand our methods are a bit unorthodox, but it's all for the greater good, right? Sure.
It seems those cruel methods have worked. No one is even questioning why these people have disappeared or why people enter factories but never come out. After all, their own lives have gotten a lot easier. Until... Wow. There's some pretty messed up stuff. And I'm allowed to publish this, right?
Yes. Now hurry up. We can't allow that Pablo H to remain in power after what he's done to his own people.
It seems that a citizen has gathered enough evidence to show the crimes of the government, and with this story, it goes viral. Now the riots are even crazier. A revolution has begun.
Pablo, your time as ruler of this nation has come to an end. Surrender now and we, the people, will let you live. Do you really think I believe a word of that? What are you talking about? I built this nation from the ground up, and yet here are these same people rebelling against the man who saved them all. And they respect you eternally for that. But these atrocities on our own people? I did it for the greater good. It's too late for that. Just surrender now and we'll make sure you don't end Mussolini. Tony. Do you really think I'd just give up my power just like that? I was kinda hoping you would. You poor, naive boy. What is that? This is the button that can end it all. Wait! No! If I can't have the village, then no one can. Don't do it!
Well, it also looks like Pablo killed my computer because the simulation is running perfectly smooth, as you can see. And that's how the village died. Not with a whimper, but with a bang. But what went wrong for this village? Although this was a simulation of how overpopulation can be handled poorly, it mostly comes down to government style. Since this was a dictatorship, it was up to the judgment of one man to decide the fate of his people. Even though there were better options. This is just an over-exaggeration of what overpopulation could do something to as fragile as this village, so let's just hope that something similar doesn't happen to us. Oh look! Another village!